Like the noodle? Can you eat it by yourself? Or are you gonna be messy? You got it? Okay. I'm gonna go eat my noodles now. Alright y'all, so I haven't been reading. So I'm gonna finish up my I just did my skincare. While I do that, I'm gonna watch me some anime. I need to catch up on Demon Slayer. Y'all, this season, I ain't gonna lie, it's pretty good. And that's from someone who I wasn't the biggest fan of the first season. I really didn't like it. I was like, I don't understand why y'all like this so much, because it was so shonen on what it does, and there was a lot of screaming, and I was like, okay. And then the movie, I was like, okay. I'm gonna catch up and watch these last 2 episodes and then get to reading. I'm gonna be reading Instructions for Dancing by Nicola Yoon. This is the second book for my YA book club, so I'm gonna finish this. Now, it's not that long, and the words are pretty big. So I'm hoping to finish this like at least over halfway through, because I want to read the other books. I just want to read this for the book club. So that's what I'm gonna do. Bruh, my car's frozen. Put gel on here. Hold up. Let me crank this heat up. I'm gonna have to yell because the heat is going on, and I need it to work. So I'm off today, and I am gonna go get some coffee. Yay! I'm gonna go to Sidetrack. I haven't been there at all this year, which is really surprising, because I just haven't had a chance.
방심한 사이 내 맘을 훔친 너 회색 빛에 내 하루가 점점 너만의 태도로 날 물들여가 You set my world on fire 내 세상에 번져 널 사랑하고 내 품에 안겨 함께 늙어가는 나고 싶어 네 맘도 나와 항상 같은 맘 변치 말고 매일 내 곁에 있어줘 You set my world on fire You set my world on fire.
Oh, there. Hey y'all, it's Michael. Okay, so I literally like just clocked out of work, adding another layer, switching up layers. But yeah, I'm about to go to book club. Did I finish the book? No, y'all. No, I did not finish the book. I tried, y'all. I tried. I finished 1 book out of the 2, so that's pretty good. I don't think I'm the only one that does this, but y'all, do y'all keep like extra cologne or like extra like smell good stuff in your car, so like moments like this you can smell good? Right now I have this one called By the Fireplace by Replica. It's really good. These are just a small one, like you just need a little bit. This one, and I also have Sailing Day. This one this smells like light, fresh, kind of like a weaker version of that Aqua de Jo one, but very light. This one right here, this smells so good. I want to get like a full bottle of this. It smells just like fall. This literally smells like fall. Put a little bit, just a little dab, just you know, dab. Yeah, it smells so good. It literally smells like fall.
No, I've been reading that book for like 2.5 months.
Which book?
The
I'm back home now from the book club, and then I went out to hang out afterwards. And guess what came in the mail? Book mail. This is the book that I have been waiting for. It is Sun is Sky by Jetta Mayberry. This is the book for our Read So Lit for Black, oh my god, what's going on here? For Black History Month. I am excited to read it, and I'm hoping to catch up soon because I'm behind. How far? Okay, it's over 400 pages. I'm not gonna lie though, tonight I am wired up. on caffeine, y'all. I drank so much coffee and caffeinated products today. I am hype right now. But instead of reading and being like a responsible adult and going to sleep early, I'm gonna play some Pokemon. Hello there. Hey y'all, it's Michael. So I am off today, and I'm gonna go downtown. Now, did I meant to go earlier and like actually read? Yes. Did I end up playing Pokemon? Yes. Story of my life. Yeah, the goal is just to read. To really read. I'm behind on my reading goal, like usual. And I've been trying to do really good this year in general. So I spent some time at the coffee shop and I did get some reading done and I did play some Pokemon. I'm gonna go home and play some more. Y'all, that game is super addictive. And it's funny because I'm like talking to my friends and whatnot about it and they're like all ahead of me. And some of them even got the game after me, but I'm literally just pussyfooting around and just like catching Pokemon. Like I'm not even with it story wise, I'm not even going that far yet. Because everyone's ahead of me. I'm just catching Pokemon. I love filling out the Pokédex. Like, I think that is so much fun. That is such a fun thing to do. That when that green bubble pops up, I'm like, oh yes. Okay, we're eating food. There's food. It's Super Bowl. Look at this. Hi. Hello. We get y'all in here. Hold up. Wait. I am off today. Yay. So I'm just gonna chill and hang out, go get coffee and whatnot, because I ain't gotta babysit. So, yay. That's the thing, y'all, for real. These videos are all over the place. Okay? These videos are all over the place. I'm gonna go give my sister some boba. Question is, I kind of forgot. I think it's this one. We're here at my sister's salon. Yes, come on, we're taking photos.
Establishment.
No, but then we can't. Oh, yeah, that's fine. You can be in the middle. It's cute. It's cute or whatever.
Oh, wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow,
Extra
wow.
money, so I can just have change.
Wow, 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 wow.
Mano amin ko ay munta bayadak and then
You're trying to tell me something. I just know it.
and then
What? Alright, y'all. So I thought I would let y'all know the state of the books that I'm currently going through right now for this reading vlog. So I'm going to tell y'all the books that I currently finished and then reading recently. It coincides kind of with my TBR that I made earlier, the video wise. Because that was made towards the beginning of the month, but then I'm switching things around again. So there's that. All right, y'all, just mind the hair and the wind noise because right now it's like a storm is about to come. It's a lot going on right now. All right, so the first book that I finished is All Boys Aren't Blue, a Memoir Manifesto by George M. Johnson. And I listened to this on audiobook. It was narrated by Johnson himself. I really enjoyed this. Johnson's memoir, and it basically covers about his whole life until a little bit as he writes this novel. His like sexuality, about him being queer, identity. It was fantastic. On the blurb, this says this is geared towards it says, even right here, it says will appeal directly to young adults, and I think that is who it is perfect for. If I was reading this as a young adult, I think I would get so much out of it. And it is one of those things where this is a memoir, so this is like someone's life, and it is kind of like on the iffy side whenever you have to critique or like give reviews about this, like because that's literally someone's life and they're being vulnerable and they're deciding to open up to the world and like trying to talk about someone's life like that is just the reason why I'm mentioning about being written for young adults is because there are parts in here where I felt as an adult, I thought Johnson could have went even further and like talked more about certain topics, especially when like he talks about sex, especially when he talks about being a bottom. I was like, oh, I thought he would go more into it, but I can kind of see why he didn't go too much into it, but I thought it was really interesting, especially that aspect of it. And I just thought this was just a really good memoir. Like overall, I don't have that much to say about it, but I thought it was just a really good memoir. I really liked it. Alright, the next novel that I listened to was also an audiobook. It is When the Reckoning Comes by Latanya McQueen. This was narrated by Kara Young. I really liked this. This was kind of creepy in my opinion. I think this was the first ghost story that I've ever actually like listened to on audiobook. So I decided, I was like, ooh, to get me into the mood, I would only listen to this essentially when the sun was down. So like early in the morning when I'm going to work, or like when I'm coming home from work. I thought it just gave the ambiance that I was looking for. This is essentially about Mira, who is going back to her hometown to go to a wedding of her friend Celine. Who sound system is that? Now, Celine is white and Mira is black. Now, they were childhood friends with this other boy named Jesse, and something happened that made their friendship crumble. And so now she's going back for the wedding at a plantation. Who does reenactments of slavery times. Let that sink in again. They are going back. They are having a wedding, okay? A wedding at a former plantation that reenacts slavery. A wedding. Now, granted, I am in the South here, and have I been to a plantation wedding? Yes. Without realizing, I was like, oh. Yeah, so there's that. But the reenactment part, that's the part that really, really got me. I was like, reenactments? That... So this is a ghost story, essentially. And I'm not gonna lie, I think the writing style really sold this for me, because it's written very ambiance. Really enjoy where it's like very ominous, dark, and I love the use of like adjective. Like I was like, oh, this is really, really good. And I think that really contributes to the overall story in general. And I was really intrigued, not only to find out what happened in the childhood, but also what happened on the plantation, because I was like, this is really interesting. And I'm not gonna lie, there are parts in here I was genuinely like creeped out, or it was like kind of scary and like kind of spooky-ish, because like since I was experiencing this audiobook like during nighttime or like when the sun wasn't up, it just really invoked that feeling. I was like, oh my gosh. Yeah, I really enjoyed this one. Yeah, I really, really liked it. I was like, oh, this is good. And I'm not gonna lie, it was a little bit satisfying at the end what happened to a certain group of people. Alright, the next book that I just recently finished, and it was from my YA book club. It was the second book, and it is Instructions for Dancing by Nicola Yoon. This was fine. This was incredibly just okay. And I think this is one of those novels where it literally just gets the minimum job done without really trying for anything. So this is about Evie, who basically, some sort of weird way, gets instructed to return a book to a dance studio. And so at the studio, she finds out that she basically gets roped into joining the competition, and she meets this guy named Xavier, and they basically become, it's like a falling in love type, it's a love story essentially. But in caveat with that, the reason why she goes to this dance studio is because at the little library that she found a book, this old woman meets her there and gives her powers. So the powers that she has is that whenever she sees people kiss, like in public, like public displays of affection, whenever she sees them kiss, she can see the relationship. Like, so she sees the couple like meeting up, experiencing like upside and downside of their relationship, but she also even sees the end. Like, she sees the end of the relationship. So like, even they're breaking up, or like they die together, or someone cheats on someone. So it's this like a superpower type of thing that she develops because she returned the book to the little library and she met this woman. This is a book that I think has so much on its plate and nothing gets essentially stands out. Like, nothing really stands out. And towards the end, I felt like the later half of the story is too fast. There's so much going on and it really just doesn't really do anything for me. There are parts in here that I'm not gonna lie, it's like very cutesy, very just like fun. Like, I wouldn't even say like, it was just like fun to see their romance develop. But at the end, I feel like it really doesn't do anything. And the writing is just kind of like okay for me. Like, nothing really stands out in general. Yeah. While I say that the ending kind of like rushes forward too fast, it also feels really too long. Like, there are side plots in here that I was just like, and yeah, I was just like, okay. I was just reading it to get done with it, but that was about it. All right, let me tell you about the audiobook that I'm currently listening to right now. I don't have that much concrete thoughts about it because I'm not even like halfway through it, but I am enjoying it immensely. It is Don't Cry For Me by Daniel Black, narrated by Daniel Black. I'm really enjoying this because it has one of my favorite type of stories. First off, it's like almost a pip. It is like a pip. It's like written in letters, which I'm really liking. But it also has one of my favorite things which I love in story, and I am a sucker for, and that is fathers writing to their son. I don't know what it is about that. I just love that type of storytelling. I just really like it. And so with this story, I am really enjoying it. I'm just really enjoying it. I don't know where it's gonna go, but so far I'm just really enjoying it. I just love that type of relationship story and like the retrospective of someone writing to like their next of kin. I eat it up like good soup. Good soup. All right, let me tell you about the book that I am a little bit. I just started, but I will finish this because it's our book for our Read So Lit book club. I don't know when this will be uploaded, but it will. The live show will be on Dee Dee's channel, Brown Girl Reading, so I'll leave the link down below so you can check it out. But to celebrate Black History Month, we are going to be reading Sun is Sky by Jetta Mayberry. I don't have that much thoughts about it because I'm just literally like only 25% in. Hello? Oh, okay, yeah, I'll text it to you. Okay, bye. Listen, I will always answer the call if you are gonna ask me for food. I will say yes. I will say yes.